So I just watched Thursday's episode of Big Brother earlier tonight, and it was a good one. I rated it a B on my serialized, and yeah, let's get into it. So obviously it shows Keanu's exit interview with Julie, just because obviously his eviction was a unique one. So he definitely got a lot of cheers, and yeah, he had a really good interview, honestly. And yeah, and obviously they mentioned the judges in his goodbye messages and everything. But yeah, and then during the HOH comp, it wasn't even close. Oh my god. And then obviously Morgan ends up winning it. And Ava is really trying to work on Vince. Like, she's obviously like really trying to work to see if he would take her. And then Morgan ends up nominating Ava and Ashley as expected, and getting into the veto challenge, veto comp. Everybody wants that veto badly, and it was a day's comp, so it was. Now that one was really close because literally everyone was trying hard, and it was like a slide puzzle kind of thing. It definitely looked kind of tough, but it also looked fun as well. But yeah, so it was very close, and then Morgan ends up winning the veto, so she's got HOHN veto. So more for her resume. And then, oh my god, that Ava and Ashley segment was really funny. Oh my god, that was so entertaining to watch. It was just hilarious. I died. And then that next Vince and Morgan conversation, like, oof, oh shit. That was kind of a little messy. And then Ashley is really trying to work on Morgan. And then because of Vince's comment, Morgan is considering cutting him before he cuts her. But obviously, like, she talks to him, blah, blah, blah. And then she has decided not to use the power of veto. So she ends up staying loyal to Vince, her best friend. And during the eviction speeches, Ava is telling Vince not to contact her, but obviously she's not actually serious. She's just being funny, I think, which actually that was kind of funny. But then Vince has decided to evict Ava just so he can like stay loyal to the judges and everything. And I think he just wants to stay on good terms with Morgan. Like, especially because of their conversation and her not using the veto to put him up and everything. So yeah, and then Morgan ended up exposing some info from production that like Ava was an alternate, which was messy. Oh god, because they're like, I think we're still alive. That was pretty funny, honestly. And then obviously Ava, and then it ends up at being Ava's exit interview, and it was actually a good one. And then it shows like a little house meeting by Ava right at Final Four there. That was actually pretty funny, honestly. Like, it was very entertaining to watch. But yeah, overall, definitely a solid episode, and I'm excited to talk about the end.